Before I start, I ask all the parents at home to ask their children to leave the room because this is not the appropriate wording or terminology that their children are going to hear. There are hundreds of parents out there, not just in this hallway, at home, that they thought when they voted for you, they can sleep at home, comfortable, relying on you, trusting you, hoping that you're going to do your job. But unfortunately, you failed us. You failed us. Parents, answer me. Do you think should the Board of Education approve Teen Talk as the comprehensive sexual health materials for 7th and 9th grade students and the contract with Health Connected for staff professional development? Hell no! Hell no!
But we're going to ask the audience to stay in order so we can get through, thank you, we can get through comments.
This curriculum is absurd, sir. Sir, I have a question for you. Please answer this question. What if you don't have time or money to buy sex toys? Miss Valentine's, look at me. What's the difference between anal lubrication and vaginal lubrication? Shame on you, all of you. You failed us. Can you imagine your children sleeping at home? They get a text because somebody had a boner and they don't know what to do with their boner. Now they need help. Sex education is sick. Go home, all of you. Shame on you. Thank you for my 3 minutes.
I have this paperwork you all got today, and I just got this right from the district office. And this QR code this is curriculum, and it says right here, it says it's page 33 of Teen Talk Middle School Resources. And there's a QR code right here. I don't know if y'all just put it on your phone. It comes right up. And it takes you to some resources for our middle schoolers that apparently, if you guys all reviewed the curriculum yourself, you would know that Scarlet Teen is sex ed for real-world, inclusive, comprehensive, supportive sexuality and relationships, info for teens and community and emerging adults. And then you can go to the website that links to that straight off the curriculum page, and they have a wonderful book written by Scarlet Teen. It's their flagship book. It's linked here for teachers and youth right off the website. Sex, second edition, the all you need to know sexuality guide to get your teens through. Okay, so what's in this book? I'm just going to tell you the table of contents because some of this is so foul, I don't think it would make your hair stand on fire. So we've got page 239 is going to do anal sex and intercourse, and I can't even tell you what they call it on the page. Have a look. Tell me if you think you want your children learning terms like that when they're 12. Second, we've got sensation play. We've got kinky sex. And what does that include? It includes role-playing, bondage, and restraint. Y'all think 12-year-olds need to know more about bondage? And then meanwhile, we have a problem with sex trafficking in our nation. What are we teaching these kids? Who's protecting them? Shame on you. Body fluid and blood play is included. And y'all, I don't know, not a young woman. What does that mean? What does that mean? You look it up. I found it, and it's disgusting. And I don't think our 12-year-olds in this community need to learn about it. The kids in this community have people who care about them, and we're not going to just stand by. Shall I go on? I don't think I need to. Here's another little lovely one, another connection. It goes on and on. The links from that QR code, please correct me if I'm wrong, that the QR code that's in the actual curriculum is accurate, because I would just love for y'all to say I got it wrong. Anybody?
I'm probably not even saying half of these things correctly because it doesn't make sense to me.
I'm going to just continue on if we aren't able to have speakers come in. Michelle and Liberty Dawn.
Okay.
Do we have a Michelle? Do we have a Michelle? You can. Yeah, I'm going to, excuse me, if it doesn't stop, I am going to ask for the room to be cleared and we'll all come back in.
I look around and I don't see anybody that is 80. I am 80. I have been through the 60s revolution. I have been with those who said, anything goes, we have to have freedom. We have to have freedom. What happened is I don't have any friends alive today that did not go through rehab to be able to exit that culture. None. In the 60s, when everybody was coming, they wanted to have freedom and sexuality, and a girl would say, will anybody have sex with me so I can buy a hamburger for lunch for 50 cents? This is what will happen to our kids in 20 years, 30 years. I guarantee it.
Thank you for your comments.
That, and I know, and that is the fact.
Your time is up. Thank you for your comments.
Show us the teachers, the health teachers, that are credentialed in morality, and then maybe we can start a dialogue. The only plan that will yield success for your business, your company, is to teach only what the law requires, respect the rights of parents to raise their kids how they see fit, and stop abusing this generation of children with your anti-moral, hate-filled, radically progressive indoctrination.
Been a request to have individuals removed. I'm going to say that the requirements to have individuals removed I am very familiar with, and they are extremely strict. So I'm going to ask that folks outside remain adults, please, and keep your, comments and your actions respectful. We are a school district, and if our kids can do that, I'm certain that you can find it within yourselves to do that too. If I have to, and sir, you're people flipping me off outside and hands down, it just doesn't get to me. So continue if you like, but I will ask, if I need to, I will ask that that lobby be cleared. You can all calm down, and then we'll come back in. So if you want to stay here longer, I feel like I'm talking to my kids, but if you want to stay here longer, we will do that, but I will take the measures I need to ensure that we can.
And I am here. I don't even have a child in the school system, but I'm here because I understand that it still takes a village to raise a child. And I am a part of that village. I may not be the same color as many people who are here tonight, but it's irrelevant because this is not about our skin color. This is not about what's going on the outside so much as it's about what's going on inside the heart and the mind of the people. There was a speaker I heard one night, and he said, "Quand on est malade, nous sommes tous malades. Quand on est malade, nous sommes tous malades." Now, I would venture to say that perhaps some of you, if not all of you, don't know what the heck I'm talking about. And that's as blind as we feel going into this teen talk.
They want to learn this. They will be embarrassed in front of their peers, teachers, and coaches talking about fisting, outer sex. I don't even know what this is, and I don't want to know these things. This is a godless program. Don't need to be normalized into these crazy, insane sex acts being taught in public schools. You made the decision to allow the dress code to wear opaque clothing. That means see-through, as long as it covers nipples, genitals, and buttocks. So kids look like prostitutes in school and think it's normal. This will ruin their self-esteem. It's tearing down our kids. This is all on your watch and your responsibility to improve this generation and not destroy it. Since our kids will hear this, I'll just say it. Anal, oral sex, dual and self-masturbation, multiple abortions, STIs. The abortions, by the way, you don't have to have consent to your parents to get them. Planned Parenthood and other people can come in and do this and tell you where to go. Not promoting abstinence, inaccurate condom use, introducing non-scientific gender-bred men, diagrams failing to promote abstinence are only a few items being implemented into the curriculum this fall.
Not well prepared, but I am feeling very obligated to speak. After looking at the proposal that is being offered tonight as a teen introduction, the thing is teaching children to consent to sex. This is not anything out of a biblical context, and it is my understanding that anything that is against a person's religion would not be put into act. And you've got about 15 things that are promoting anal and oral sex for teenagers who are not married. That's violating another vow of marriage. Promotion and acceptance and exploration of diverse sexual violation of state education laws. This further promotes solo masturbation. It recommends seductive role playing, promoting condom use to children. People promoting this stuff when I was in school would have been put in jail. And to think that we have a school board who has proposed this, not only proposed it, but tried to put it through without any discussion. I can't understand how you can morally think that you can represent the community and educate the community with these kind of recommendations. Failure to establish abstinence as the expected standard. The idea that you can teach children to train their parents that their right to have promiscuous sex is their right, and that you have convinced them that the children have no right to obey their parents. They are supposed to keep it secret. And the idea that you could pass this thing has really given me a new view of the Canal Valley School Board. And I hope that we get a rally together to wipe out every one of you from being on the board, replacing you completely. They've done in Texas on several occasions. Great to be here.
Thank you for your comments.